I'm doing some meal planning this week, finally, because I'm so back on track. Most of my meals will be coming from the Hungry Girl website, and I'll bring you along with me and show you what my plans are, and I'll show you my grocery haul. Sorry for my doggies, they are playing, and Luna's getting a little mad. So this meal planner is an older one, and I got it off of carriel.com, and you just rip out your meal plans as you go. And then this is your grocery list here. So this is where I got this from, carriel.com, if you want to check that out. All right, guys, this is my menu plan for the week of May 3rd through the 9th. We have Southwest Meatloaf Minis, Slow Cooker Garlic Parmesan Chicken, Roasted Veggie Egg Power Bowl, Bell Pepper Nachos, Tiny Taco Salad, BLT wontons if we need an extra meal or leftovers. Usually I have leftovers on the last 2 days of the week or within this whole. This isn't written in stone, so I'll mix it up a little bit. Whatever needs to be used up first is what I will make. So this is my grocery list, and I have everything else that I need. Next, you will see each meal and see the finished product. Did I mention I added dessert this time? We're having bean brownies. And these will probably last throughout the whole entire week. All right, guys, let's do our grocery haul. We have all of my canned items here. I'll go through those first. So we have Kroger's crushed peeled tomatoes and tomato puree. So these are all 0. And I put I scanned them and I put the amount up to the full can, and it still came out 0. So all of these are 0. The black beans, the kidney beans, refried beans, the tomato sauce has to be red gold. There's other brands that are higher in points, so it has to be the red gold. No salt added Rotel, both 0. Then I will go on to the vegetables, and these of course are all 0. Oh, hold on, my dog is chewing up my oven mitt. Check that out. Caught in the act. Eclipse. Now he has the proper toy. Good boy, Eclipse. Good boy. Good boy. I know. Okay, on to the vegetables. Onions. These are all from my recipes. However, these were on sale for 3 for $5 at Pick and Save. So I had to grab up 3 of each because that is a really good deal. And I'm going to just chop them all up and put them in the freezer, except for the ones I'm going to use for my recipe this week. A bag of carrots for my recipe. We have Daisy light sour cream, 2 points for 2 tablespoons. So 2 points. We have jalapenos, 2 of those because I need those for recipes. We have scallions, or green peppers as we call them here. Sweet peppers, the small ones. This is for our nachos that I'm making. Cauliflower, which I'm going to be cutting up. Broccoli, all organic. Sweet potato, and all of these are organic. So this is for the organic peppers, 3 for $5. Not bad for organic. And then we have our fruit. We have grapes, strawberries, and pineapple. I keep wanting to call these watermelon every single time I see them. Egg white beaters, because I'm going to add 1 egg in my breakfast, and then I'm going to start adding some egg whites because I'm trying to save on calories as well. So that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't, eggs are 0 points, but they're not 0 calories. So I'm going to start doing that. Bananas, ripe ones for my husband because he hates the green, and green for myself. Some Honeycrisp apples, organic also. Important to get your grapes and your Honeycrisp. Grapes and apples should be organic for sure. That's what they say anyway. We have wonton wrappers. You get 4 of them for 2 smart points or 6 for 3 smart points. And then the 30% less sodium taco seasoning for some of my recipes. These are for my brownies. I could not find a low sodium Great Northern beans, so I just got the regular beans, and I'm going to soak them overnight. Then we have some quick oats. I usually don't buy the quick, but I have some recipes that call for this, so I bought a small container, and you get a half a cup for 4 smart points, and that's the same with the old fashioned, half a cup for 4 smart points. The 1/3 less fat Philadelphia, 1 ounce equals 3 smart points. All of these Asiago cheese are 1 per 1, but if you have 2, they're 3. So be careful with that. Spicy pepper jack. I haven't tried that yet. I'm excited to try that. A recipe calls for the light, so I got some of those. And then the garlic herb. Those, I like the garlic herb too. And turkey pepperoni, that's my favorite. You get 17 slices for 2 Smart Points. Velveeta cheese slices, 1 point for 1 or 3 points for 2. The extra thin Swiss, we're having this with our sauerkraut. It's like a Reuben kind of thing. So I'm trying this out. 3 slices for 4 Smart Points, or 1 for 1 and 2 for 3. So 1 for 1 is your best bet on this, which is probably all I'll use in our recipe. String cheese, 1 point per string cheese. If you have 2, it goes up to 2. If you have 3, it goes up to 3. So it doesn't, if you have 2, it doesn't go up to 3. That's nice. That's why I like that brand, because the other ones do go up to 3 if you have 2, but this one does not. Sauerkraut, 0. Canadian bacon. I've decided I'm going to start having some breakfast sandwiches in the morning. So 1 slice is 0 Smart Points, which is all I'll need. And if you have 4 slices, it's 1 Smart Point, up to 4 slices. Of course, ground turkey breast, 99% lean, 0 for the whole package. We got these for one of the recipes, our tortilla bites or whatever they're called. I'll show you though in the upcoming clips here. 13 for 4 Smart Points. 17, these are the rice thins, brown rice, 17 for 3 Smart Points, or you can have 2 of them for 0 Smart Points, which is what my husband does every day. I got these for myself because I can control these. I've never splurged on pretzels. Believe it or not, I have never splurged on pretzels. These ones I might have to worry about. So 14 for 3 Smart Points, or 28 grams. Of course, our favorite coffee is 8 o'clock coffee. So I got 2 of those. They were on sale for $9. And then I am going to try some of these bagel thins. These are 3 Smart Points, 110 calories. I believe they're 3. If I'm wrong, I forgot to scan this one, but if I'm wrong, I will put it down below. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they're 3 Smart Points. 3 Smart Points for the Thomas Bagel. These are the light 100 calorie. 3 Smart Points for that. 0 Smart Points for all of that. You can have the whole container for 0, but although I wouldn't recommend that, I'd recommend 4 ounces, which is about 2 or 4 slices. Mushrooms are 0. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. I don't think I forgot anything. That is my grocery haul, guys. And I'm not sure what the price is because I took off some of Nick's items, so it's not going to be. My total was $221.87. That was my total, but that's not. I had a bunch of stuff that I took off, like 2 boxes of fish sticks and bagels and stuff for Nick that I just took out of my grocery haul that didn't pertain to our meal plan. So that wasn't too bad. Most of my fruit and veggies are organic, so I don't think that was too bad. So that's my grocery haul, guys. I gave these a quick scan, and they are 3 Smart Points, or you can have 2 for 6. But if you have 3, it goes up to 10. So, all right, guys, let's do some meal prepping. So what I'm going to do is cut up all of my veggies here. I'm going to fast forward you through all this because, well, otherwise this would be a really long video. So let's get started.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living
Peppers are all done. Huge gallon-sized bag of them. There's 3 of each color in here. It was a lot of cutting. Holy cow. A lot of cutting. So my peppers are done. My jalapenos are done. My cauliflower is done. My onions are done. The onions and the peppers are both going into the freezer. And my broccoli is done for the week. The peppers and onions will last probably quite a while, 2 to 3 weeks possibly. So my next job is to cut up some carrots. So I'm going to wash these up and begin this cut up here. Okay, so the only thing I need carrots for is my power bowl for this week's meal. So I'm going to just cut up enough for Corey and I for the power bowl so I can bake them, and the rest are going to go into the freezer.
We try to find our ways in life to give our hearts and soul a peace of mind. But you just wanna drink your wine and grab the glass and let it go down. But I can't hold you any longer. I can cope 'cause you're a storm. I wake up feeling even smaller, even when the storm is over. Was it all in my head? Did we try too hard and lost it all instead? Was it all on me? Oh, you backed away so far I couldn't see how far you drifted away. Along the street, how far you drifted away, away from me. I held your hand when time was rough. I tried to keep your feet on the ground, but you just wanna drink your beer and
Alright guys, I have my meal prepping done. It's before 4. That is a relief. So it took me about 40 to 45 minutes. I didn't even check the time beforehand, but I know it was 3 something by the time I started. So this is my freezer things. This is cauliflower, a big bag of cauliflower. We have carrots, the extra carrots that are going to go into the freezer. This is for stir fries or anything that I want to, soups or anything that I want to add carrots into. This is our sweet potato chopped up. These are going to be for roasting for our bowl, our power bowl. These are onions, 2 large onions cut up. These are going to go in the freezer. These are 9 bell peppers chopped up, diced up. These are all going in the freezer. I'm going to slit a hole right there and get this water out of there so when they freeze, they're not all like bunched together. So I'm going to do that before I put them in the freezer. We have 2 separate bags of carrots here. We have some for roasting for another supper, and then we have some for roasting with the power bowl. So that's going to go with the sweet potatoes. This sweet potatoes might be a couple servings too. It depends on what it looks like when I get it in on the pan. So that's that. And then my scallions or green peppers are just going to go in the fridge. I was going to slice them up, but then I'm like, oh, I'm going to need these all week. And if I slice them, they're going to get bad before I can use them all. So I just left them whole. I'll slice them as I need them. This is mostly for garnish too. These are jalapeno peppers chopped up, 1 each. I need them for 2 different meals. Broccoli, this is just for roasting, just for a separate dinner. I don't think any of my recipes calls for broccoli that I can remember, but I could be wrong. These are these sweet peppers chopped, diced up. These are for our nachos, and I wanted to just get them diced up right away. It's just for Corey and I, because Nick doesn't like them. So that'll be plenty for just our nachos. And then these are just going to go in the fridge for snacking. Or maybe for another recipe. But that is my meal prepping. That's how I prep. I put everything in bags. It all goes in the fridge and I use it throughout the week. Got all of the water out of my peppers, and I put a date on there on when I stuck them in the freezer, and I do that with all of my bags too, just so I know how old they are. This bag was my last bag, and as you can see, I'm almost done, and it was just as full. So we go through them pretty quickly. I found it funny that our last bag of peppers and onions were done on 3.5, and our new bag was done on 5.3. So about 2 months is how long these last us. Now this is what I got left of my onions, but this bag was full. We did all of our onions that were in the cupboard, and this was like pretty full. So this is only half full, so it probably won't last 2 months. It'll probably only last, I'm guessing maybe a month. So the vegetables that I need for recipes, I just throw in this big bin, because that way Corey knows not to touch them, because I need them for a recipe. But anything else that he can munch on, I just leave in the other bin. So I have 2 of these bins. And then, because he is a veggie muncher, so he loves to munch on veggies at night. So I figured I'd cut up all of these for him just to be able to munch on something at night. So I'm going to put all of those things in my other bin. Big smart points for these, and you get 6 of them. They're very, very delicious. This is the finished product. We're going to enjoy it. We'll let you know how it tastes. These are our air fryer Reuben egg rolls, but we're going to call them Reuben egg bites because I made them with the wonton wrappers instead of the egg roll wrappers. But they are good, and you just dip them in Thousand Island dressing. This is dinner tonight. I'm starting out with 4. I could have 6, but I want to keep it at 4 right now. It's 3 smart points for 4 of them. The ketchup is the sugar-free ketchup, or 0 sugar added, no sugar added. You're going to have up to 5 tablespoons for 1 smart point. So I'm going to keep this at 4 points right now, because there's 1 for the ketchup. If I had 6, it would be 5 smart points. All right, we have dinner here. This is the roasted veggie power bowl, roasted vegetables and egg power bowl. We're using romaine lettuce and some spinach in there at the bottom because I didn't have kale. So that is what we have here. And this is roasted sweet potatoes and carrots.